Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 78 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Brian De La Cruz. And we are set for baseball
Leading
here this evening.
For Corpus Christi, the right fielder, number 15.
Here's
Brian
the first pitch to him.
De La Cruz.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road.
Batting
he comes
second.
out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Gray Kessinger, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Patino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Chucky Robinson waits on deck. And that's over. 3-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And the runner back safely. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting third, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Ready now, Chucky Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, JBaker, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. De La Cruz over at second. Kessinger at first, one gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Christian Javier, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
hitter
first.
Tonight, the shortstop, C.J.
Now here's the pitch.
Abrams.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Ivan Castillo.
In now, Ivan Castillo, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Batting
chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate now, Tirso Ornelas. And he takes ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Batting fourth.
Every hitter thinks that, hey,
The
they
right
can
fielder,
do something with that, but
Taylor.
most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Taylor Colway, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is why it's so important
Batting
to give your
fifth,
cleanup hitter an
the
opportunity to
baseman.
hit with runners in
Touch
scoring
that.
position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Stepping in now, Hudson Potts, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Ready with the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Corey Jolts, and
Corpus
they'll need him
Christi.
to get something
The
going
left fielder,
here.
number 3, Corey Jolts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Castillo trying to get there. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate, Carmen Benedetti, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Jeremy Pena.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pena. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
To the plate now, Alex McKenna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. Striding in, Colin Moore.
The left
he'll
fielder.
get his first opportunity
Colin
in this one. Now the
Moore.
pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of
Batting
cheese,
seventh,
middle of the plate, and
the
he didn't
designated
miss.
hitter, Rudy Perot.
At the plate now, Rudy Perot, as he lifts it in the air to right field. De La Cruz has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Batting eighth.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
In now, Kyle Overstreet, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McKenna is there. Two gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Now at the plate, Luis Campusano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up
Leading
where he
off
left
for
off.
Corpus Christi,
Ryan De La Cruz.
the right
He'll
fielder,
stand in
number
to open
15,
things up here in the third.
Ryan De La Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that
Just a
time.
bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Popped him up. Campusano moving to his left, makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Great Kessinger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. Kessinger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
One out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Chucky Robinson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
C.J.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in to try it again, Ivan Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Another full count pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jolks is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Amarillo out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping in, JBakerVlogs.
The first baseman, number 23, JJ.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. This is lifted out to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Third baseman, Colton Shaver.
Stepping up now, Colton Shaver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Popped him up. Abrams has a play. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Carmen Benedetti, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Pitch popped straight up. Patino is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off.
Digging in, Taylor
The right
Colway.
fielder.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Now to the plate, Hudson Potts.
Hudson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not
now
easy
batting.
on a curveball.
The
Would have been
fielder.
easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Colin Moore, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. McKenna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rudy Herron.
At the plate, Rudy Herron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Found it softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses. Ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, Kyle Overstreet. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. There's one. Out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
Stepping into the box, Luis Campusano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors. And 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 2-0. So striding in, Jeremy Pena hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Second baseman.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pena, a native of the Dominican Republic, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me I was raised. They came up as a shortstop.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Alex McKenna. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Yeah. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moore will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan
Now
De La
back to
Cruz.
the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian De La Cruz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Gray Kessinger. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moore is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Now at the plate, Chucky Robinson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, C.J. Abrams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Abrams.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ivan Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Pulled toward right center field. Pena calls for it. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Settling in now, Tirso Ornelas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.J. Madajevic. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.